Welcome back. We start our night of sports on the ice over at Mars Lakeview Arena, where the St. Scholastica women's hockey team had their conference home opener taking on the College of St. Benedict. The Bennies have some of the funkiest sweaters in the game. The Saints looking for their first win this season, and they'd start with the first scoring chance. Bailey Cooley tries to poke it in, but goalie Kate Moffitt is there for the big stop. The Bennies then, with some good board work and forecheck, Cameron Hargraves pops off the wall, feeds the puck over to Shauna Miller, who rips it home far side. St. Benedict grabs the icebreaker to make it 1-0. Now we jump to the second period. The Bennies hunting for some more. Shot from the high slot is swallowed by goalie Mackenzie Cole. She had 18 saves in that second frame, but the Bennies are on the power play now. The big bomb from the points deflected, but gloved by Cole to keep it a one-goal game. Then later in the period, another point shot makes it through. Cole makes not one, but two saves, robbing the Bennies with her glove yet again. The Saints would tie the game with 3 minutes to go, but fell in overtime 2-1. Goalie Mackenzie Cole made 45 saves for St. Scholastica, who takes the ice again tomorrow against the Bennies in St. Joseph, Minnesota. And while